But I want to make sure I understand what she's alleging. She's alleging that the Deputy Attorney General asked her to fabricate a crime when she didn't see one.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way of looking at it. I want to just underscore some things. First, Denise Cheung, full disclosure, I've known her for many, many years. She's not a friend, but she's a colleague. Many people have known her. I think one of the things that you and Ryan have pointed out, she's been a prosecutor since for 24 years. That means she is used to serving under many different administrations. Right. Nobody would describe her as the deep state. She is your classic worker bee person who you want in government. So that this is who you're dealing with, somebody who has dealt with and worked with Republican and Democratic administration. So I want to make sure that's just like what we've seen in terms of the resignations of key people in the Southern District of New York. That's who she is. Super reputable, wonderful reputation. Second, I want to make sure people understand, though, what is being said here, what the import is. The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution, I'm not going to get too nerdy, that is all about protecting all of our privacy. It requires that there is factual predication before there is a search and before there is a seizure. That factual predication means there has to be probable cause. What Denise is saying in her resignation letter is she looked at all of the evidence that was given to her by the Deputy Attorney General's office, and she did not see probable cause. She did not even see enough to really go forward at all. She said, maybe you should look at something, but you cannot issue a freeze letter. Just to be clear, a freeze letter is not some, oh, this is a nice little letter. It's seizing an account. Under the Fourth Amendment, that is a seizure. It requires probable cause. It is a constitutional prohibition on what the government can do unless it has that factual predication. And she is saying, I looked at this, my career people looked at this, and we could not go forward. And she is being told, do it anyway. And for her to resign over this, somebody who is, think of somebody who spent that long devoted to the Justice Department, to public service, and to policies she may have agreed with or disagreed with from time to time. That's what happens when you're in government. You don't agree with everything, but we've talked about this. Elections have consequences. For her to be saying, I cannot do this, it's because it is so over the line, and it's not, it is a constitutional prohibition that she is saying, I am not doing that. This could not be more serious, not just because this is like a canary in the coal mine. It's the coal mine coming. It is, you have to put it in context of what we were just talking about, and there's going to be a hearing tomorrow in the Southern District of New York. It's all of a piece of really lawless action that's being ordered to be taken by people who have taken an oath to the Constitution and are willing to suffer the consequences because they're not going to violate that oath.